Hello everyone, we are back with another episode.
That's right. Next come the heavy artillery, presidential more like Michelle, not Hillary, feel me?
Hi everybody. I hope that you're having a good morning. Happy Monday. Back again with it. So, about to go out to see my favorite podcast. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm about to go see Poor Minds live in Manhattan. You guys already know where I'm coming at you from. I'm coming at you from New York. So, a New York girly, born and raised. This week was very chill, very lax, I want to say. I just I just been catching up to myself, been catching up on rest. I said this weekend is Memorial Weekend. It's gonna be a little bit of an active weekend, so I'm gonna just take it easy. I got a couple things planned for this weekend, but on to the topic. So the topic that I want to discuss today is the craziest people that you know are from the Bronx. Charlamagne says it all the time. The craziest people in the world that you know are from all of Florida and the Bronx. Yes, I am from the Bronx, born and raised, and I feel like we a little crazy. We are. Just everything that just comes with it. Just the fast-paced lifestyle, the constant adversity, the hardship, just everything just moves fast. You got to deal with people of all ages, all different types of mood swings being thrown your way. Seeing things earlier than maybe you should be seeing them. And that just comes with, us growing up a little faster. You know what I mean? However, I feel like the Bronx, if it don't break you, it'll make you. It definitely made me. I feel like I made it out of there. I am successful in my own right. I feel like, success is subjective. Some people feel like as long as they accomplish just this one big thing in their life that they always wanted to accomplish, that is success. Other people look at it like, I have to accomplish a bunch of different things, and I need to make it out of here. Like, I need to make it out the gutter. I need to make it out of my hometown. I need to do what I need to do to not be in poverty anymore, not be struggling, whether that is creating and curating your own form of family, getting the career and the job that you want, just doing everything that you always said you wanted to do from when you were little. I feel like working hard on those things and accomplishing goals and seeing things come to fruition are what make people feel successful and accomplished and happy in life. I feel like this life is about being happy. And when I say the craziest people are from the Bronx, I mean that. I have stories for days, like literally stories for days. I would see just people from the Bronx get in fights for no reason, like people continuously going to jail for the same exact things. People bug out for little to nothing, like fights break out on the bus, and you might be taking your kids to school. You might be like, literally, if there was ever a point in your time while living in the Bronx that you had to take the subway, that is where you've seen a lot of things. The subway definitely has crazy stuff. You might see a person walk on the subway naked, or a person start masturbating. They might be on there trying to beg with their children, which is something I just don't respect, by the way. But it's just like, y'all are really crazy. Get up off the train with all of that. You don't need to be on the train doing the most. It's crazy how you would see so many people from the Bronx beg and go above and beyond to do these things to try and get money, except go and get a job. Like, people will gamble, shoot dice, beg, just do the most. And you don't have to do that. Get you a job, boo. Okay, period. As far as stories, like, even growing up in a household like with my parents, they was a hot mess. Like they would be back and forth, cat and dog fight and saying crazy stuff. And also, I feel like a lot of sayings come from, like, they originate from the Bronx. Like, trying to think. Nah, I mean, you know what I'm like, just so many different sayings, so many different ways that people do things. Like, and everyone from the Bronx feels like they tough, like they a tough guy. Like, and I feel like you don't have to be a tough guy. Even though being from some place like the Bronx, it will harden you. It will make you feel like, you know what? I gotta be a dog out here. Like, I have to be crazy. I have to be dominant in this. Like, I have to be aggressive. I have to be assertive. I have to do what I have to do to survive. You know, a lot of us in the Bronx are in survival mode, and I feel like that also contributes a lot towards why we a little cuckoo. It's like when you try to survive, you have to do what you have to do by any means. You don't care how you look or how you're perceived or any of those things. You know what I'm saying? As far as me, crazy things that I've done, I feel like even me, like with exes, like being with exes and just going back and forth with them. Like, I remember I had an ex, he used to just be in and out of jail. Like, and just me, I would just keep talking to him. Like, we would be just running around young as kids. Like, I would be going to the studio with him. He would be recording, rapping, all of that stuff. Then I had a boyfriend after that in my older life. And me and him would be arguing. He would just be cuckoo. And that would be from him, like, growing up without, like, stability and things like that. And I just feel like all of those things contribute to the psyche and your mental and just how you are in life. Like, just all of those things. I feel like I feel like in order to not be crazy, you need to be in a stable environment. You need to feel a sense of security, a sense of peace. And when you're growing up in mayhem and around like chaotic things, I feel like sometimes that causes you to be a little cuckoo, especially when everyone around you is going through so much trauma and PTSD and everything is just diabolical. It's like you kind of take that on and you become just, it's like cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like with all the series of events in my life, even being betrayed by people, like I've been betrayed by people that I've considered to be my friends. Like, I'm thinking that these girls like me, they're secretly jealous. You know, they aren't my friend for real. Like, you guys are only I mean, I can attribute a lot of how people handle situations with just what they were raised to do and how they learn, because a lot of us don't learn how to deal with conflict and how to resolve things. And I feel like that's also something I kind of learned later on in life too, but I never really been the type of person where even if I want to talk about something, which I guess you could say I'm confrontational, I've never thought like, let me fight this girl. Like, I've been in, fist fights and bad verbal altercations with people. And sadly, I want to say a lot of people in the Bronx have even dealt with worse things than me coming up. So it's like, yeah, this person might be a little crazy. But one thing, like they said, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And specifically, if you're from the Bronx, you can make it anywhere, boo. So, yes, I don't know. I just personally, I just feel like it made me, it didn't break me. Thank goodness. I am a success in a lot of different areas and aspects of my life. I definitely I definitely strive for perfection. Even though nothing is perfect, I just strive to be better and to be successful and to be goal oriented and ambitious and do the things that I want to do. And I think that now, as an adult, I look for like minded people. And even though I do like to be around people that I can relate to, I also don't mind being around people that I can't relate to, because I like different perspectives and I like people that can help me elevate and grow to the next level. Not all the time are you going to meet people that are from where you're from that can help you elevate and grow. But I I am a Bronx girly, period. Okay? Period. And we just, there's so many things that have come out the Bronx, including hip hop. And nobody thought hip hop was gonna last this long, but we still here in this piece, okay? So drop in the comments where you're from. If you're from the Bronx, you one of them ones. I'm definitely one of one. Hope that's in the camera. And yeah, we some of the best people. So guys, yes, drop in the comments where you're from. If you're from the Bronx, definitely shout that out, make that be known. And say how you feel like maybe your city has helped you be the person that you are today. What have you encountered? Any stories? Just drop them. I love to hear them. I respond to you guys. If not right away, I respond like in a timely manner. So just drop those in the comments. Thank you guys for listening once again. I will chat and talk to you guys next week. Always love chatting it up with you guys. But peace out.